So you want to get good at R6 extremely quickly. Well, you're in the right place because today I'm taking my knowledge of what makes a good R6 player. I'm sharing all the information you need to skyrocket up through the ranks, through the skill, through the stacks to become a fantastic R6 player the fastest way possible. So I'm going to unload all these tips for you throughout this video and let's enjoy. So, you want to get good at R6 really fast. Well, today I won't only prove that I'm the best R6 player you've ever seen, but I'm also going to unload you with some tips to get better fast. One of the hardest things about learning this game is learning all the maps and learning all the operators. It's a very punishing game. When you first start out, you know, you're getting slammed by angles that you don't even know exist. The key to getting better quickly is to not get frustrated. Frustration is going to completely slow down your progress. That's one of the biggest things. Is this is a very frustrating game, and the more you get frustrated, the less you're actually going to be able to learn from the mistakes and the ways you die. It's going to take hours upon hours to just establish a baseline of what's going on in the first place. You're going to die to some of the most ridiculous traps. You're going to get exploded out of nowhere walking through a doorway from a cap can, or you get killed from an angle through 3 walls, instantly one-shot headshot, and you're dead without even seeing the guy. It's going to happen over and over. It's going to be very frustrating, but the key to this is to taking everything you learn and trying to add it to your playbook. Steal all the strats. That's the best thing you can possibly do, is see what they're doing and just copy it, replicate it, use it against them, you know, and then see how they counter it, and then take that and use that against when you have to go up against the next thing. So it's constantly learning. Even once you get to a point where you are at like the highest rank in the game, you're just still learning. It's a constant game of learning, stealing strats, stealing information, and getting better because of it. So limiting your frustration is going to be the first step to getting better at this game. Now, I am in a ranked game here on console again today. Cheaters have been very bad on PC lately, so I'm just going to be talking through some tips and trying to help you guys get better, however that may look. Now, if you're new to the channel, this is very raw stuff. I just sit here and yap. I'm a professional R6 yapper, boys. And, you know, lately I've been thinking about going out and touching grass, and I might do that here. I might do that shortly as well, because I think that's also a great tip to get better. Is like, go outside. Get a life. You know, you might not be as frustrated at the game. This is Emerald Plains. If you've never played it before, welcome to Emerald Plains. It's pretty fun. It's pretty okay. I'm going to try to open up exterior walls. Hard breaching is a very strong thing in this game. Most of you guys know that already. Now,
10 seconds to go.
Let's go open this up, and I'm trying to think about what else I can tell you here. I don't know why my brain just went completely blank and completely numb. It's probably because this headset is so loud.
You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
I'm going to head over and open up this outside wall. The next thing you want to kind of be doing if you are trying to get better at this game is watching your gameplay back. It's very hard to learn while you're playing. It's going to be a lot quicker to go into the match replay tool and actually watch your games back and see what you're doing wrong. I mean, obviously aim is a big factor in this game, but it's really not everything. You'll see here that like my aim is not great on console, but I can still perform pretty well. Hopefully I perform well today. You never know. It is a live game, so you don't know. But watching your games back and seeing what you do wrong, and also being able to see all the other people's perspective is a great way to learn, because you can learn how they set up, why they set up, the way they play. Learn from your enemies and learn from your opponents, and watch Pro League as well, because that's another great way to do it. So this is looking fairly free. There's probably a guy sitting around this corner. Sounds like it. He broke the Malusi. I could push in and try to kill this guy and just try to crouch and swing him. That Valk's also there, so it could be a little tough. It is pretty stacked up over here, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try it. That's the Wamai. I'm going to shoot as I drop, just for a little information off the table. Now, we hear this guy on my right. He doesn't know I'm here, though. Wow, that Malusi had a long angle. So here's a great example of, like, I didn't realize this guy had this angle from here. I didn't realize the Malusi was going to rotate into there and use these holes against me. That's a really nice setup, right? Because he can hold the breach from there, but I wasn't even really aware of it. So that's something I'm going to steal. I'm going to take for myself. I'm like, oh, those holes are actually pretty good. I kind of like the way the Malusi has it set up. Playing in Museum, being able to rotate between the two, and then using the Malusis for information around them. So that's a great example of just how to use what your enemies do against you. I've never seen that before. And now I'm definitely going to run it, right? I'm going to take that from console to PC, use it in my PC games. There's a lot I can do with that. And I don't play Emerald that much, so I'm not like the most proficient on it, but that's something that we can use to get better quicker, right? If I just say that and go, wow, this game fucking sucks, and I'm just pissed about it, then I'm not actually improving. Losing is learning. That's probably the biggest thing you can possibly take, is like, just try to keep getting better. You know, if you're focusing on your rank and focusing on winning all the time, you're not going to get better. You're going to keep doing the strats that you think are the best in order for you to win. And if you consistently do the same thing over and over, let's say I just go ace again. I'm like, no, this strat's good. I got to kill. I can do it again. And I just do the same thing over again. I'm not actually learning anything else. So I want to switch it up, constantly be picking new operators, trying new things, and seeing what I can learn from it and adding those things to my playbook. So that way, when I do get in this situation again where I see like, oh, they're running that same setup that I lost to before, it's like, oh, I know that picking Finka here actually was a lot better, and then I can use that Finka play from another match to go and win that round. So you want to have an inventory of plays that you can use against any strats all the time. You want to be constantly stacking that up. So don't be stagnant in your operator picks, and don't be stagnant in the way you play the game. And that can even look like countering the other team's playstyle, right? They played fairly aggressive there, right? Once I pushed in, they were kind of swinging me. They were throwing C4s. Zombie was even peeking me. So now I know they're pretty aggressive. I could even pick a shield. Like, I pick a Blitz. I could pick a Blackbeard here. And I could try to counter their exact playstyle. Maybe I'll pick the Monty because, you know, my aim isn't that great. But I can definitely punch them with a shield, you know. That's like an advantage. Like, if the other team's way better aimers than me, then maybe I pick something that helps me out and doesn't rely on my aim. So you can counter playstyle, you can counter operators. There's a lot of different ways to play, so don't stagnate yourself to one option. I think having the more options you have, the better. So just be constantly learning and constantly trying to improve that playbook. That was something I was worried about, was the spawn peek, but now he can't do anything, right? I'm a shield. I'm up in his grill. What's he gonna do? I'm just adding pressure now. I'm just adding pressure. The Solus is right here. I'm just going to scare her by dropping the shield. There might be a guy library, so I don't want to overextend too much. There we go. The fuse really worked that guy out. I can just keep going with the Monty shield here. I can just keep going. Keep trucking. Playing off your teammates is another very, very thing that will make you way better, right? If I go off the fuse charge, if I wait any longer, this Wamai, you see, he's going to get back to where he was before. I'm not going to be able to do much. So now what I can do is I can actually smoke this off. I can probably plant the bomb here. I'm just going to plant. Let my teammates cover me. Trust the team a little bit. And it's not the best option, but once we get that bomb down, they're pretty much screwed, right? So I'm going to keep smoking this off. Oh, actually, that's probably not great. Now I could get flanked from the left. Last one's the Wamai, so I just need to chill out, stay alive. Learning how to play these post plants is very important. There's no pressure right now. He has to defuse. I can wait until he actually goes up and defuse as long as I stay alive, right? I'm Monty, I'm chilling. And this guy's got a fuse charge. We can wait that out. You know, we can tell him to blow it. He's probably going to blow it now. Look, there we go. Very easy, very calm, remaining composed. There's no need to freak out right there. That's a situation where this guy literally cannot win as long as I stay composed. So just chilling out, and I win the round. It's very, very simple. This game it's more simple than you think. It's complicated in the sense that there's a lot of complexities and a lot of things that work with each other. But at a base level, it's like if you have more players and you work together still, you should be able to trade those players out. If you have a 3v2 and you 2v1 someone and he kills one of you and the other guy kills him, you know, you're trading out. If you're pushing 2 against 1, he can only kill one of you. You can't shoot both of you at the same time. So even if he kills one, which he might not even kill one of you, then the other guy is killing that guy, right? That's a simple trade teamwork style. And this is something that people know in most video games. In Counter-Strike and Valorant, like, people understand how to play these numbers because the game is much more basic at its core. But Siege still has those fundamental basics where if it's a 3v2 and you get traded out, it's a 2v1 now, right? You kill one guy, he kills one of you, but you get that trade, it's a 2v1, you do the same thing, and you win the round, right? So playing fundamentally in that sense is also a very good thing to do. It's just a little tougher because your teammates are a little less reliable in that sense. They don't quite understand it as well in this game for whatever reason. The Monty did work very well, so I could run that again. It just might be a little tougher to get in since we don't have a hard breacher. I might have to go in on the other side of the map. I could bring the Thermite since they don't have any wall denial, I think I'll do that instead, you know? Let's switch it up again. Why give them the opportunity to counter the Monty, especially on a site like this where the Monty's not going to be very good, when I can just add so much pressure by just opening up a wall. Hard breaching is super, super strong in this game too. Now, they are very aggressive, so I have to play it fairly smart here. I don't want to get picked off too early, and they didn't even reinforce this, so actually I'm actually kind of sad I picked Thermite. That's okay. Floors will open it for me, and then I'll play it from their valve. I'm going to make just a little more open here. That way I can peek it without getting wall banged. Oh, and he's close up. That is really too bad. I probably should have droned it. He ended up going prone, taking me out. Flores drone didn't quite land on him. But that's okay. You know, we switched it up. We tried something new. Most of the time people reinforce that, so I wouldn't even consider that a big mistake, like picking Thermite there. I think picking Thermite was the smart play. I saw no wall denial. Most people reinforce that wall. If I do Thermite it, that guy's not going to know exactly where I am because I'm shooting the wall constantly. Or even if I could just be like, hey, Flores, can you open the top of the wall? Or Ash, can you open the top of the wall? Then it would have went a little smoother. So something we can learn from. Yet again, we can, you know, we can learn from it. We can move on. There's this guy flanking. Drones, information, so strong. The more you get used to relying on information and drones, this is another massive tip. The more you use utility and drones to get kills and don't rely on your aim to get kills, the better you're going to be. Because think about it this way. If you have, whether you have really bad aim or really good aim, you're going to get more kills by outplaying people and playing smarter. If you can shoot everyone in the back, whether you have good aim or bad, you're going to get a kill. And if you have really bad aim and you're shooting them in the back, you're still going to have a lot more time to actually try and get that kill. So getting really good at using information and using your abilities and using that utility to make plays, like flashbanging someone before you push them, making them fully blind, like in that case where I could have droned him out first and then pre-fired off the information knowing exactly where he is, or flashbanged him and pushed in on him, then it's going to be a lot easier. Or even go to the window because I know he's sitting in front of the window. So that's a situation where my utility would have got me a kill, whereas there I was kind of relying on my aim and my reaction time by peeking down on that breach. So again, utility information is going to be your best way to get better and be more consistent. Now, I think I'll pick maybe like a mute here, counter info. I could even steal that exact Malusi setup, but my teammates already picked Malusi, so that's fine. I'd really like mute. I think mute is just so strong because he counters exactly what I'm preaching right there, which is utility and information. If they can't drone me, I can sit around a corner with a shotgun, and eventually, if they do decide to push this way, they're going to get a shotgun to the face, right? And the same thing on the staircase. If I put a mute jammer on the stairs for the drones, I could go prone here. The drones won't get up. And then, I mean, they could technically get them all the way around the mute jammer, but most people won't realize until it's too late. So now I kind of have this area locked down with information-wise because of the mute jammers. I can even put one on the window. I might mute off the outside wall just so they can't get in there as well.
10 seconds left.
Because we don't have any other wall denial. You see, we didn't do these holes, so we're... Okay, this guy's going to impact out. Oh, he's punching it. Okay, maybe I'm hoping he reinforces it after. If not, the mute jammer's a waste, whatever. Even then, they could repel if they're Thermite and get up there. I do want to make sure I'm doing this site setup, though. I'm probably fine. And I'll probably sit on this orange stairs here. Try to assist my teammate. Working with your teammates is always going to be the best option, right? Again, getting those trades. If he dies, I can swing and kill him. Now, he's kind of stealing my mojo here. I'm going to go play from here instead with the shotgun. There we go. No drone, no info.
Op 4 has located
Life
a bomb.
gone. The shotguns are something you can really utilize. Getting these close range angles and areas, whether it's prone or standing. And just waiting. And just being patient. You know, patience is a virtue, especially when you have this man advantage, right? We have a 3-on-2 now, so we can either play the trades with our team, or we can just play passive and wait for someone to push. They could just be baiting for kills, waiting for us to peek into them, which is typically what you're going to run into. Now that we've lost that man advantage, I got to get back to site and kind of support the team here. So I'm going to be holding this hop in. I'm probably going to actually go back around to the window so I can hold it with the shotgun. Now he's just still outside. I hear him. I'm going to sprint past just so I don't die right away. And I can play the shotgun range. Perfect. I can even replace this. He's already in, it turns out. I actually didn't hear him vault. It may have vaulted just as I ripped the C4. So, oh, he shot. So what he did right there was he shot as he vaulted in the window to cover the sound of jumping in the window. That's a great thing you can do pretty much all the time, whether you're dropping a hatch, getting off a rappel, vaulting in a window, vaulting anything really. The sound of the bullets mask the sound of you actually hopping in through it, which is a really, really good strategy, especially if you're trying to make that play. Like right there, I didn't even know he hopped in, so I actually wasn't ready for the gunfight. He could have won it if I didn't happen to be throwing the C4, because I may not have even known that he hopped in. So I'm less likely to actually react in time and have my sights ready to actually take that gunfight. So smart play, definitely something you can use to your advantage. I'm going to go with the Melusi here this time. Melusi is just very, very strong. There are a lot of really, really strong operators that you can be using just to put the advantage in your favor right away. And again, you can use these really strong operators, but if you get good with all of the operators, then again, you have more plays in the playbook and you're going to get better quicker. The more you can learn and the faster you can learn, the better you're going to get, because the more plays you'll have and the more you can use to your advantage. So if you're winning or you're in a situation where you're here to learn, you can hop in a standard match even. Playing standard is a great way to learn, right? Because then there's no pressure. You're not feeling as pressure. You're not feeling as stressed, so you're going to play a lot better and a lot smarter, and you're going to learn easier. So playing standard is also a great way to improve. I do have this last Melusi. I kind of want to put it outside the bomb site just so we have information on this area. I'll probably put it in this window here. That way if they do hop in, I can play from orange stairs and actually shoot them while they're slowed down. Now I'm probably going to actually just shoot this to add pressure. Add some pressure there. They're going to be worried about spawn peek now. It's going to take them a little more time to get in that way. They'll be a little more cautious about it, which is good. Because I want to slow down time. We want to stall them out, right? We have time in our favor. They don't in theirs. If I keep that advantage, then it's a good move. Sounds like he's rappelling up to orange window, perhaps. He was. And they droned me just a little too late. I'm going to continue to watch this. Now, they could push me from the left side, so we do have to be careful if they come through the building in another area. I'm just chilling right now. Just waiting. Gonna keep waiting here. This guy does have a shotgun. Oh, he's repelled the orange window now. But there's still this guy outside here, so I'm gonna keep waiting, keep wasting time. I can run at any point here. I could get pre-fired as well. They're finally going for that sight wall. I'm just gonna leave. They're gonna have to keep droning me. I wasted lots of time. There's no pressure right now. Playing very just calm, very chill. There could be a guy over here, so I just have to be a little careful. But I'm not too worried. I could hit even like a flank down this hallway with an impact grenade. Why not? Oh, he was in the bathroom. That's unfortunate. That was just bad timing. He saw me just as I made the impact hole. But hey, my teammates could still win this. I did waste 2 minutes of time on the roam, and you know, they end up getting one wall open. Not sure how the rest of my team died, but that's okay. You know, these guys can win it. Okay, never mind. They're probably dead now. It's probably over. But that's cool. We got another round. We could still come back, you know? You want to always maintain that composure. If you're constantly playing from a composed perspective, you're going to constantly be learning, soaking up the info, getting better, and you're not going to play bad. You're just going to play good because, you know, even if I go 0-3, then I still have the opportunity to get 5 kills the next round because I'm still at that composed state where I can actually make plays and play smart and do well. Now, we probably should go up here. We did just get absolutely slammed on kitchen, but it looks like my teammates are advocating for the same side again, so we have to kind of counter their push this time. I could go mute again. They did a lot of droning. Could go frost for those window hop-ins. They did bring the Brava, so I think I will bring the mute. The mute, because it'll block the Twitch drones, it'll block the Brava drones. I can counter the wall opening, and I can still do that roam without getting droned out as easily if I put the mute jammers in the right spot. So mute is just so strong for countering operators, and I'm doing pretty good right now, 5-3, you know, considering my aim is Not the greatest. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I'm actually kind of shooting back. Having a good console day today. I think my console gameplay has gotten very good very quick. And that is because, again, all the things I've been saying throughout this video. I just called this video a window. What the hell is wrong with me? So we're going to mute this off. I actually might counter this room this time since this Twitch hopped in through it. So what I can do is I can actually open up this wall and mute off the window so he can't drone in through the window. Now, he could drone in if he throws it in, but this is just going to add a lot of pressure to this room. It's going to make it very scary for him to actually take this. And now they're going to have to kind of take a wider approach to actually clearing this out, whether it's coming in through bottom green or coming in through bar. That's the area I'm going to hold, and then if they are over here, that's going to be a lot more stressful for them. So I'm going to hold over here, hoping that they come through here to try and counter the setup since they did spot me. I know that they know. So sitting over here should yield some decent results. They are doing the same sort of push. I don't want to sit on the cameras too long. Oh, he was on the rappel. Wow. That's a crazy move. All right, good play. I mean, good play. There's two over here. Well, my is going to take them both out, maybe? He got one. He's running away. That's a good play. Nice. So, again, there's a trade opportunity, right? They killed me. They think we're good. There's a second guy, and they're caught off guard. So, a good trade by Wamai there, playing off of my positioning and playing off of me and playing off the info he gets from them shooting me. And you can tell they're doing the exact same take over on the orange stairs here. But we also have the Cade this time. So, the wall's actually caded off. Cav is playing on site, I think. Where is this guy? Is he by kitchen? Maybe he's by kitchen. Bar stock. Where's that room? I thought this was outside. Yeah, it is by kitchen. Okay. This guy's just waiting for someone to come in over here, but it's kind of interesting because he's not countering the push they just did. And most people, if they win an attack, they'll kind of do the same thing. Like, people are very predictable, right? If they say, oh, this take really worked, let's do it again, they're going to probably do it again. And as you see, they're doing it again. So playing in an area where you're probably not going to collect those kills because they're not pushing through there is a little bit silly, I would say. And now they have the flank drones. Now they know he's flanking. Now he's going to get shot in the face if he attempts to do it right now. He should wait or impact through the wall to get a new approach. Looks like he's rotating off, which is a smart play. He might actually pick someone off on this backside because someone did come here late last time. I should be on the cam just calling out, just helping them out as much as I can. Our team is over peeking. They don't need to, like, the other team has to plant, right? They can just hide and wait for the plant and peek them then. These angles are, this is a decent angle, like these pixels peaks. There you go. He peeked right into it. That's a freebie. This Legion could just chill and stay alive. The Cavs coming on the flank. Great timing on the flank here. Wamai's also coming. Do they know there's a second? This is that trade opportunity I'm speaking of. They do know. They do know. So again, that flank drone, just too many people off site. That's why you need to just play passive when you have the man advantage, because giving up for free, there's no need. There's no need to give that up for free, right? That we peeked into them. We didn't need to. They have to plant the bomb. We can just chill. We can literally just chill. But now it's going to be a 1v2. It's going to be a lot harder to win. And they end up winning the round. They end up winning the game. And that's typical Siege. That's why you want to just play smart. You can just hide, force the plant. There's only 2 of them left. Holding those pixels is okay, but getting overly aggressive like the Legion and flanking, double flanking the last 30 seconds when they have flank drone set up because they're doing such a minimal take, it's just a little silly. It's a little goofy. You can lose your life. But hey, we played pretty good. I'm not upset with that result, and I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out, gamers.